What's up, guys? Mario Tooksby Slasher here. Today we're doing something a little different today. Now, tomorrow, I will record something as a surprise. It's a surprise of what I'm recording tomorrow when I return from break. But today I'm doing something as in a tier list for Call of Duty Zombies maps. Now, these are based on my opinion of them, so please respect and do with that as you will. Now, I don't know if you can see clearly, but the red one says awesome, the yellow one says great, the one below that says good, the one below that says okay, the one below that says bad, the one below it says worst. So, here we are. So, to start it off, Shi No Numa. That one... That one will go in good. I mean, that map is good and all, especially because of how Juggernaut wasn't nerfed at the time in World at War when it would make you really fucking strong. However, I'm not putting it in great or awesome because there wasn't Pack-a-Punch in there yet, and it's just a freaking swamp area. The water slows you down, so you gotta be careful. Next one, Shadows of Evil. That's going in okay. That map's kinda okay, but the way when they made this map, I was wondering, where the heck are Dempsey, Richoff, and Nikolai and Keo? Why are we playing as these characters, yet they think there's something, but they kill people? So, I didn't understand the map, and nor I ever understand how to complete the Easter egg fully. So, that's going in okay. The next one is Ascension. That one's going in good too. I love the map, but the one that I hate about on that map, the one thing I hate about the map Ascension is those damn apes. Like, if you have a lot of perks, those apes, even if you have one perk, they're gonna try and steal it. And having a lot of perks, yet you're in that special ape round. Being in solo mode, it's hard to get the monkeys off your perks, so that's why Ascension's going in good. What is this? The Shadow Throne? Okay, I don't know this map, and I don't know Career. So I'm skipping that map and going to Ancient Evil. Wait. Actually, okay, so here are the maps that I'm skipping. The Shadow Throne, Career, Ancient Evil, Infection, Outbreak, Grosten Haas, whatever the fuck, The Final Wretch, Alpha Omega, Tag der Toten, and The Storm, and Attack of the Radioactive Thing, and The Darkest Shore, and Descent, and The Frozen Dawn, and The Tortured Path Across the Depths, and Dead of the Night, and Challenge Shuffle. Because and Raven the Redwoods, and The Beast from Beyond, and Mester Fist Fight, whatever the heck. Because I haven't played those maps. So the ones you see me skip, I'm sorry, but I haven't played those maps, so I cannot give an opinion. Voyage of Despair is next. Judging from everyone's opinion, that map's going in bad. Cause, the way you have to, like, go to, like, it's just a little bit hard, and I'm not really used to the Chaos story as the Ether story as much, so that one's going in bad. Call of the Dead. Now I would say it would go in bad, but I'm putting that in great, because I've learned how to kill George Romero, and it's easy. Just get the Death Machine ray gun, fuck him up with it, excuse my language, and you're good. However, the fog kind of becomes a problem. Well, not really, but the reason why I Call of the Dead's not going in awesome, it's because, let me just say, whatever map's going awesome, nothing is wrong with them, and I have no bad opinion of them. but Call of the Dead goes in great. It won't go in awesome because the way the zombies run so fast catches you off guard. Especially when you're trying to deal with George Romero. It's a bitch and it's a problem. Excuse my language. Nuketown. That map is, it's good. I mean, the problems are, it's kind of a small map, even though it's Nuketown, and, wait, actually, fuck it. That's actually going in awesome. I actually, in honesty, have no problems with Nuketown zombies. So, that's going in awesome. Next one, Gorod Krovi. That one, it goes in good. The only problems I have with it is the dragon and how it spits fire, and the layout of the map. Some rooms where the zombies can easily overwhelm you in. It's just tough. But that goes in good. IX. Which is 6. If anyone doesn't know. That map goes in bad. I don't really like the map as much, and the way, like, the tigers are, like, the special round and stuff, and the way you gotta summon people in to try and kill them and stuff, it's terrible, and that map is bad. Mob of the Dead. That map goes in okay. I like the map, but, the way you have to build the parts to the plane, it sucks because you have to do the Warden's Key thing, and yet, it's easy to get the Warden's Key, just kill the Warden. But, if I'm correct, you have to use Afterlife to do the Warden. When you get the Warden Key, when you get the place that's locked and requires the Warden Key, and the freaking numbers and whatnot, you have to use Afterlife, which sucks because you only have a limited time before you die, which sucks about it. So that's going in okay. The map Classified, which is a remastered version of 5. It goes in, it goes in good. They made it a little easier, especially since it's Black Ops 4 and it's not that easy to get killed as long as you're careful about it. They made it easier, so that goes in good. The only problem with it is, there's an Easter egg where you have to make it to around 150 in normal mode to get an Easter egg cutscene, and I don't feel like doing that, so, yeah. That was probably an excuse, but I don't give a shit. Excuse my language. The map Buried. This goes in awesome, man. I freaking love this map. Especially of how they have a lot of good stuff in there that's kind of OP that Treyarch never brought back, like the time bomb and the paralyzer gun, whatever you call it. That map was fuck it. It was a shit. It was a good map. And I have no problems on there. I would put it in great because I have a problem with the ghost taking your money. However, that's not really a problem as I've learned how to kill them and just make sure they don't take my money as much. So, Buried goes in awesome. It's a good map. I'm telling you right now, it's the easiest map. Der Riese. That map, it goes in great. I put it in awesome, but I just played this map yesterday in Black Ops 1, and sometimes Samantha will either say no treat for you, she won't give you any power-ups, or she'll spawn 4 dogs in to try and kill you while a zombies round is happening. So it's going in great because of that one problem I have. Other than that, the map is great. Verrückt. If I'm looking at World at War's terms, it goes in bad. The map is good and all. Wait, no, actually it goes in okay. The map is good and all, but the problem I have in the World at War version of Verrückt is the damn Verrückt runners that run with a speed like the Flash, almost. And it really catches you off guard. So unless you don't have a powerful gun to get rid of them, it's tough. So, That's why it goes in okay. Revelations. That's the worst map. And let me tell you why it's the worst. I mean, I get it has some of the features from every other map on zombies. However, the worst thing about it is you have to unlock certain paths to go to Natcher on Toten, and they are sort of hard. And the other problem I have about it. Okay, pause when I said hard, so that way you get what I mean. But the problem I have with Revelations also is the fact that they have the Shadow Man and his freaking Apothicons and bird freaking creatures that spill out whatever the fuck really get on my nerves. So that map's going in the worst. It's the worst map. If anyone disagrees with me, I'm sorry, but that's just the worst map in my opinion. Transit. That goes in good. It's a good map, but the fire and the fire on the floor, and the exploding zombies, and the way they introduced you to it was kind of messed up. But it goes in good. Nacht der Untoten, or as I like to call it, Natch der Untoten. I have to put that map in awesome. There's one reason. Well, there's two reasons why I put it in awesome. One, it's a good map, and even though it doesn't have perks, it's still a fire map. And the other reason, this was the very first map that started it all in the zombies mode for Call of Duty. It's the map that started it all, ladies and gentlemen. Don't believe me? Look it up. Zombies in Spaceland, which I have played in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. That goes in worse because it's kind of hard come later rounds, and the weapons just become really fucking weak. Moon. Besides the whole decompression and whatever the hell, and the freaking saw blade that runs through one of the buildings, this goes in great because it's really a good map on Black Ops 1, because they give you more time in Black Ops 1 before they do the decompression stuff. Black Ops 3, they just do it too quick, not giving you enough time. And the fact that in Black Ops 3, they just make you be as Richthofen every time in solo mode. Whilst Black Ops 1, you don't have to be as Richthofen every time in solo mode. 5 from Black Ops 1. It goes in good. It's kind of a good map, but later rounds it becomes hard, and the freaking Pentagon Thief, unless it's hard to kill him, especially when he's going through the teleporters, and if you keep going through the teleporters as he's going through them, he's gonna mess them up, and you basically land back in the starting area of the Pentagon. So, yeah, that goes in good. Ain't going anywhere else. Kuno der Toten. Oh, wait, no, wait, actually, Shangri-La comes first. I accidentally skipped over that. Shangri-La, that goes in bad, because, actually goes in okay, because the problem is, the fire zombie and the shrieker zombie, whatever you call it, and the fact that it's easy to get overwhelmed, so you need to be careful. Kuno der Toten, that goes in awesome. That is the most easiest map on Black Ops 1. It's the most easiest map. It's easy to get. It's easy to. They basically. Kuno der Toten is a fire map. It goes in awesome. I got no problems with the map whatsoever. Zetsubo no Shima. That's a fucking worse map. I hate the map, and basically the swamp creatures, or whatever you call them in there, and basically of how you have to crawl underwater just to find power machines to be able to turn on the power and then get Pack-a-Punch, it's the worst map. So it goes in worst. Town. Black Ops 2 Zombies. It goes in bad because there's fire everywhere. Even though there's Pack-a-Punch there, you have to get out of the fire, then go back in to get your Pack-a-Punched weapon. And also, there's a lot of fire, so the fire one may have been excused, but I don't care. So the town is in bad. What's the next one? The Giant, which is a remastered version of Der Riese. That goes... Actually, that goes in great. It's the same as Der Riese. They're both good, and basically, they're easy. So, yeah. Blood of the Dead. I'm good at it, but it'll go in okay. It's kind of good, but it just doesn't hit the same level anymore. The trailer to it was good, but the gameplay, it just doesn't hit the same level anymore of Mob of the Dead. It's totally different. Farm. That map goes in good. There's no fire. Well, there is, but there's not a lot of fire everywhere. And even though there's not Pack-a-Punch, it's a good map, so it goes in good. If you're wondering why I'm skipping some of the maps, basically, look at basically, some of the maps I haven't played, so I can't get an opinion on them, so... I mean, I've seen people play them, but until I play them, I can't give an opinion on them, so, sorry. Bus Deep. Now, will I ever play some of the maps on here? Some of them, yes. Some of them, no. Now back to the tier list. Bus Depot. That goes in the worst map. Because there are no perks on there. There's not even Pack-a-Punch. It's basically a death sentence in that. Especially if you're playing on original, it's more than just a death sentence. Well, basically, you're being welcomed to the Devil's Playground, basically. And I say the Devil's Playground as in, welcome to the map where the zombies have easy advantages to kill you now. That's what I meant. I didn't mean the devil as in Satan. I believe in God. I don't believe in Satan at all. If you believe in God, that's good. If you don't believe in God, I'm not going to judge you, but I believe in God. And I didn't need to say that, but I did anyway. Fight me. Not really. But I do believe in God. I said not really about the fight me part. Diner. I haven't played this map as much, but I know it's turned. But the way they introduced turned, it's okay. It's just they really should have made this map be playable and not a DLC. Alright, Die Rise. This map goes in bad because the way you have to be careful of where you're jumping, as it's so easy to basically Die Rise has stuff like the Mad Gear Act 3 level in Sonic 4 that can easily screw you over. Die Rise has shit that can easily screw you over. Falling off buildings and stuff. Basically, it's a death sentence if you're not careful in that map. Der Eisendrache. Okay. It's kinda okay. It's fine, but I just don't prefer it as much. Now, the last one. Origins. Worst. It's really hard, and the way you have to do this stuff just to unlock, to have the perk machines turn on, and that freaking robot, big-ass robot, or giant or whatnot, stepping on you and almost killing you and having you have no choice but to be careful. I'm just not fucking with it. Excuse my language for this whole video, but I'm just not effing with it, and Origins is the worst map yet. So the maps that are in Awesome are Nuketown, Buried, Nacht der Untoten, and Kino der Toten. The maps in Great are Call of the Dead, Der East, Moon, and the Giant. The ones that are in Good, Shino Numa, Ascension, Grovey, Classified, Transit, 5, and Farm. The ones in OK, Shadows of Evil, Mob of the Dead, Verrucht, Shangri-La, Blood of the Dead, Diner, and Der Eisendracher. The ones in Bad, Voyage of Despair, IX being 6, Town, and Die Rise. The ones that are in the worst, Revelation, Zombies in Spaceland, Zetsubo, Noshima, Bus Depot, and Origins. Now the rest of these maps on here I have not played, so I cannot give you an opinion on them. I am sorry. So this right here is basically my map tier of how good I think So, yep. That's what I think of the tier list. So, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I return from break.